everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Jeannie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama, and also welcome to Janie's 10,000 thank you celebration hop put on by Janie the Craft Princess here on YouTube. She has asked some of her crafty friends to be a part of this celebration video hop, and I happen to be one of them, and I'm so excited about it. She has also 10 amazing sponsors that have been a part of her sorry, crafting journey, and they have donated a total of over $450 in prizes. And in the next little photo clip, you'll see a list of those generous sponsors. Now, this is Janie's way of saying thank you to her 10,000 subbies that she appreciates so much. I am going to get started on my tutorial, and I will give you more information that is very, very important for you to hear, so you need to stay tuned to what I have to say later in the video. So, as a thank you to a gift, I decided to make a thank you gift by first of all making a beaded necklace that you see here. This is what I made as a thank you gift for someone special. And then what I'm going to do is show you how to make a jewelry box to be able to put something like that in your gift into. So this is just to show you how to make that box. Now, I've got 4 sheets of paper. This one is a 6 3/4 by 10. This one is an insert, and it's 2 7/8 by 8 7/8. This one is 1 and, let's see, make sure I got the right one here. 1 3/4 by 7 3/4. And this one is 1 1/2 by 7 1/2. These are mats that will go together on top of the box, just like you see in this box right here. Now, I didn't adjust the size of the mats just a little bit because I wanted more of the little, you see the little trimming here. I wanted a little bit more of that to show on this box. So I readjusted that. And I got this idea off YouTube, like, everything else I find just about I get off of YouTube and Pinterest. So anyway, this is not my original idea. So the first thing, though, that you want to do is that you're going to do some scoring. And you're going to score, first of all, on the 6 3/4 inch size. I'm going to see if I can bring this down a little bit, so you can see my mess over here to the right. Okay, this is going to be scored on the 6 3/4 side first at 1 inch, and hold it down. Then a 3 inch, and then a 4 inch, and then last 6 inch. Okay, then you want to turn it to the 10 inch side. Now this is where you want to really be careful. On the second, at the 1/2 inch mark, you're going to go to score down to the second score line. So there's 1 score line, 2, 3, and 4 score lines. Now you can't see it there necessarily, but let me see if I can bring it up here where you can see it. Okay, there's the second score line right here. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. You want to score to the score line at 1/2 inch mark. This is how you get your tabs. So only go 1/2 inch down to that second score line. And then you want to go to the 1 inch mark and score all the way down. Then go to the 9 inch and score all the way down. and then go to 9.5, and again only go to the second score line. Don't go any further than that. Okay, so you're done with that scoring. Then you want to take your insert, which is the largest of the three matte pieces. This is the largest one of these three. And you're just going to score 1/2 inch all the way around. Turn and score, turn and score. I always try to make sure that my paper is butted up against the edges of the scoreboard, because otherwise you might really get off on it. Okay, we're going to set this aside. We're going to take away the scoreboard. Now, remember the second score line had the 1/2 inch over here, 1/2 inch over here. You want to take, and we want to make sure you see this. There's the 1/2 inch right in here space. We are cutting that all the way down. Okay, this is completely going to be cut off. So take your scissors, cut, and cut. And I did not go all the way on the score line, so I'm going to try to adjust that. Then you have on this section next to that, you have this little square rectangle right here. You want to cut that out. And you have one tab on that side ready. You're going to end up basically with this. I'm going to pull it up here. This is what this is right here. And this piece here will be cut too, but we'll get to that in a minute. So there's that section. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. You're cutting off the first section that goes down to that second line. It's the 1/2 inch mark. Down to that second line, score line. And cutting it. Then you're going to take that little rectangle again, and you're cutting that off. Okay, so those are done. And going by my pattern here, I need to, where this piece section here is, you want to put do a cut here from this piece right here to the score line, to the first score line. Do the same thing over here. Okay, so now you have a tab. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit more cutting here in a minute. I did mine just a little bit differently than what was done on the videos that I saw. Let's go ahead and fold it before we do the next step. Now before I go on, we're going to stop this. And before I go on, I want to give you some information. I'm going to focus this back up further. Okay, I want to give you some more information. about what you need to know for this hops video. This again is Janie's way of saying thank you to her 10,000 subscribers that she appreciates so much. She truly does. And to find out more about what the prizes are and how to be entered to win one of these prizes, you'll have to hop along to each of the 10 participating channels. Each channel is giving away one of the prizes, and they will tell you what you have to do to be entered in to win it. It could be a gift certificate or it could be a prize package. So be sure that you visit all of the channels so you don't miss anything. Now, let me tell you about the prize I'm giving away here on my channel, what you need to do to be entered in to win it. First and foremost, you have to be 18 years old or older to enter the giveaway. You also have to like the video. You also have to comment in the comment boxes below and subscribe. Please subscribe. Now, that's all you got to do, and it's so easy to do. Now, my prize that I'm giving away is like, I mean, it's really, really awesome. Beacon. I use her Beacon 3-in-1 glue. Beacon is giving away approximately $72 worth of prizes. Now, isn't that something? That is awesome. And it is also US only. Now, some shipping restrictions may apply. Now, I want you to add where you're from in the comment section below so we can know, it's easier to choose a winner. Like I'm US only. If you're US, then I know that you're eligible to win. Even if you're not eligible to win on this channel, there are other channels that you're eligible in, but you've got to both follow through each and every video anyway so you don't miss anything. Now you'll find the link to the next person in the hop at the top of my description box. The hop giveaway is open from Saturday, January 11th through Saturday, January 18th, 2020. The winners will be announced on each channel shortly after that. For more details, be sure to click where it says Show More so you can scroll all the way down. So now that we have that done, let's get back to the box. Let's score on all the score lines on the box. Okay, now I need to do a corner rounds on each of these sides because this is the top flap of the box, and it'll be a lot easier to slide the lid into the box if you have these corner rounds. So I'm taking my corner rounder and I'm using my crocodile one, and I am doing the 1/2 inch side up here at the top. This is my top flap. I need to get this piece out of the way first. I don't think I folded that one. I want that to be a nice corner. And then we have this one over here. So I'm using the 1/2 inch mark on this one. It's got a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch. So now I need to corner around the flap to make it look like this. I want to make sure I get this out of the way. Folding everything up makes it a little easier. Okay, over here. Okay, done with that piece. All right, so now you have this piece here. It's the same thing. Okay, now where I saw in the video, one way I'm doing it different. I am cutting. You have your top flap here where the corner round is. I am trimming this piece right here, this score line, from this edge to that first score line. Then I'm going down, cutting that. And I'm doing the same thing over here. And what happens is that those tabs will go on the inside of my box and put it together. Now, I think it just seemed like it's easier for me to do it that way. I think I'm going to trim it just a little bit over here, kind of give it a corner here and here. Just do an angle cut there, an angle cut here. Angle cuts over here too. Now you can see that it's going to fit better because you don't have any pieces showing up the top. So I'm going to take my beacon glue. This has to be my favorite glue because it dries quickly and it goes on so well and it's clear. And that will dry quickly. There's no edges over here showing. That's why I cut the little angle pieces there. But for me, this is a lot easier to cut or fix my box this way rather than do an angle score and fold on the corners. So anyway, I am going to let that dry before I do anything else. Really, there's not anything else to do at that point. I'm going to take my insert now, and I am going to fold on all four corners. There's no glue into this piece. However, you need one side to have a little hole in it where the chain of the necklace can go. If you do a bracelet, you want to do both ends. But I just took my little scout circle and I kind of just centered it as much as possible. And then you have this piece here. That's where your chain to your necklace will go. So the next thing I want to do, and I honestly should have done this, put these on first, but I didn't, but we'll work with it. Now, take my glue, and then you have your box with the insert. So now you have a jewelry box that can be used either for a necklace or a bracelet. This one, actually, I have the insert set for a bracelet, but you see the two pieces there? This can be for a bracelet. And there's my thank you. And this one is for a necklace, but I can cut this piece out over here and make it also a bracelet. You know, it really doesn't matter because it's a jewelry box. So that's how I did that. Oh, and there's another thing too, before I forget. There's a Velcro piece here that I used to shut the box with. The two end tabs here go inside, and this one goes on the outside. And essentially, you really need Velcro here and Velcro here underneath. I only had one piece of Velcro. I thought I had some more, but I couldn't find it. So it'd be better to put three pieces, one in the center and one on each end. So anyway, there's my thank you gift to whoever I desire to give that to. And here's an extra box for someone else. A side note is that you can put all 3 tabs inside the box if you want to. Okay, so you can do it with the tabs on the inside or you can do it with the tab on the outside. But the 2 end tabs have to be on the inside. So there's my boxes. We really appreciate you joining us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Make sure you check out the description box below by hitting the show more and scroll down. Thank you again. Bye for now.